Ladies and gentlemen, it feels like I was just here.
We were.
Crazy.
About a week ago.
Shout out to Bobby Schroeder. My name is Platini.
And my name's Black.
And we are...
Two Peas and a Milton. No?
And...
No.
Technically... He's correct, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on now.
Anna Milton. All jokes aside, please. As of we're shooting right now, I hope you're staying safe. You take those evacuation protocols very seriously. I don't care if you're Floridian and all that. Oh, I'm used to hurricanes. It doesn't matter.
Just be safe.
Be safe. That's all that we have.
Be safe. Hunker down. Hopefully you got your waters, your food, your snacks. Don't eat your snacks all in one night.
Please. And on that note, this is episode Noventa Cuatro.
And 2 shots. Come on.
Oh! Hurricane shots.
Mama Juana.
Cheers.
Hurricane shots. Cheers to Milton and everybody that's going to survive.
No caritas.
I'm too sober for this. Let's get this party started.
How do you do, Mike? Ooh, I just felt that drop into the pit of my stomach. Now, Alicio, as I was saying, how is you feeling, my good man?
Good. We on episode Noventa Cuatro, and we about to get this party started.
Sir. As I was doing my research for the fight portion of this, I said, wow, there's a lot of bangeries. That shot even got me talking different.
Very sophisticated.
And on that note, let me not hold you. Let us get this party started. I'm coming in hot because I'm still going back and forth. I'm still kind of on the back burner with all of this information. As you know, this is Marvel news. I'm sorry to do that. When I get to it, you see what I'm talking about. Fantastic Four first steps. Let's talk about that.
Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom will reportedly have a cameo in Fantastic Four's first steps.
Now, my comic book fans, my people who are in tune, not the just comes. Just comes is a Haitian term. That's besides the point. My comic book fans, if you're looking for that old school beef dynamic between Doom and Richard Reeves, I'm sorry to say you're not going to get that.
It's not happening. A lot of people are upset about it, but it's the reality of things. It's not happening.
Yeah. Word on the streets is you're not going to get that dynamic. And now that we're here, I get it now, because how are you going to catch up everybody? How are you going to present that if you choose that route in the space that we're in? How can you?
I don't know.
There's not enough time.
Not enough time, and the whole Robert Downey Jr. thing is pissing me off.
I still don't like that whole Robert Downey being Doom anyways.
But remember, this is a different timeline.
It is. Even then, I still don't like it, because we talked about this many times. Robert Downey, Iron Man ended on a great note with how he passed, you know?
Yeah, he was Iron Man. That's it.
And I feel like you're playing with that by allowing him to come back. I know he's with it. I'm sure the check was sweet. Who wouldn't? Great. I'm glad. I'm not hating. I'm not.
Pass the torch to somebody else. Especially it's a different character.
There was many MF Dooms y'all could have choose from that had that look.
It's all good.
But whatever. I get it, but because there's many, I'm going to use the TVA and the many timelines.
Yeah, and in this one,
look at the great excuse. We're heading into Secret Wars. We're gonna reboot it, rapid. Nothing. That's it. We're not gonna move any further with this anymore.
Like, this is the last bit of the last stretch for this portion of Marvel that they're giving us.
And this is an MF Doom from a certain timeline. So you presenting the fact that an MF Doom exists, you've already chopped off some of the work you have to do in future endeavors. You've already let us know there's MF Doom exists. This was one from a certain timeline. So if we do see MF Doom again, it's not going to be a Robert Downey. It's going to be another You know what I'm going.
Another, yeah. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully we don't see him again. It's just.
You don't want that? You don't want MF Doom moving forward?
No. X-Men. Let's move it along.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
Move it along. They're already giving us this. Let's move it along. Let's keep it going. That's it. It's a wrap. Wrap it up.
I got you. I see what you're saying. I'm with that because, it's time. It's time we move things along.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know. Let us know what your thoughts about that. Which we pretty much can guess how you feel about that, especially if you're a diehard Marvel fan.
Some people will probably be like, whatever.
But
a lot of people are over it.
We're still in the understanding that this is the cinematic universe, and that helps us give us leeway to when they twist and tweak things.
You're right.
Sometimes we're happy with it. Sometimes we're like,
I would say just do good.
Do good. Do justice.
With what's left.
Yes.
So then when you pass the torch on to whoever's going to do the next part of the universe, that's it. That's it, you know?
Yeah.
End it off on a good note.
That's all we'll say.
And on that note,
that's all the Marvel news we have for you.
Till next time. Let's get right into it. DC news is on the way, and we got a lot. But before we get to the juicy stuff, let's get to what we got going on with Joker 2.
If I'm going to chime in, this is just as juicy.
Mind you, I've been trying to let him watch Joker 1.
And it sucks for him, because with this, it makes his job even harder.
He's not gonna watch it for another 5-10 years.
He damn near has a 99.9% rate with me when he convinces me to watch things.
Y'all messed it up. Y'all messed it up. So let's get right into it. Joker 2 actually ended up earning less than Morbius.
And mind you, you see what we do. We went just to show you how built for this we are. How many times have you seen Morbius? Not once.
Twice.
Both times were in theaters.
The first time we were like, I don't know how I felt. Second time we were like, oh, that's trash.
Yeah, we had to make sure we saw what we saw.
Yeah. And these numbers are domestic opening weekend. Starting off,
let's get into the Joker 2, the details on disaster. These details were brought to you by Culture Crave. Shout outs to y'all. And we're gonna read off some facts that we found out about the Joker 2.
I like this actor, but here we go. Start it off.
Number 1. You know whose idea was this? All of this?
Who?
Which hurts my heart?
Who?
Phoenix himself. The main character himself.
Phoenix.
The idea...
I had a dream.
The idea came to him in a dream. Okay, Martin Luther Phoenix.
Oh, my
Okay,
God.
Martin Luther Phoenix.
Anyways.
Number 2. What's fact number 2, my boy?
Contemplated putting on a Broadway show before committing to making a movie.
So you're an IG in Creole. You're ahead of yourself. So you know what number 2 fact says to me? It's all logical. You're thinking strictly logical.
How can we?
You're ahead of yourself.
How can we get the best out of this? The most out of this?
Number 3, Todd Phillips had free reign with Warner Bros., wanting him to do his thing, and the film had no test screenings.
Great.
Everything you usually do. Number 3. Everything you usually do to make a movie right is being ignored. Let's go to number 4.
Lady Gaga signed on before the script was finished.
I have no gripes with Lady Gaga.
No.
I have none. This is none of her fault.
Yeah, I love this one.
Number 5. New DC boss James Gunn had 0 involvement. Let me read that again. New DC boss James Gunn had 0 involvement. My gang said this had nothing to do with me. Gave notes, but Todd Phillips didn't use them.
Cool. Great.
Number
Phillips, you're out of here. Next.
Oh, I love this one. Go ahead.
Film had a huge budget. $200 million, including a $20 million salary for Joaquin Phoenix and a $12 million salary for Lady Gaga.
You know, let's pause on 6 right there. That tells me a lot about how the model is.
My thing is, they gave him a big budget. The budgets for the actors, the main actors, wasn't too high. You still had enough to do something great, and you fumbled the bag. Number 7, please.
Musical aspect was largely downplayed in marketing, with director Todd Phillips at first insisting it wasn't one.
Okay. Number 8.
Todd, right now, we're at 7 on to 8. Hakeem and Todd, you're on my
doodle list.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8. Christopher Nolan reportedly changed the ending of the first movie because it ended with Phoenix Joker carving a smile. There was no resistance for the sequel with Nolan leaving WB.
So the principal left and the kids went, oh, we can wild out. Okay, number 9. Todd Phillips was secluded on a ranch during the opening weekend.
He got paid already. That's it. He got paid. I'm going to my ranch.
You bust a lick and ran off.
Yeah.
All right, I see what's going on here. Number 10.
Ran off on the plug twice. Anyways, film was panned by fans and critics, currently holding 33% critic score and 31% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Sophomore jinx. Number 11. Cinema score was a D. Lowest score ever a comic book film. Wow.
Hey. Anyways, number 12. Domestically opened with 37.8 mil. How much did... So that covers Joaquin and Lady Gaga's salary. Good. 37.8 mil. Lower than comic book films like Morbius and The Marvels. Okay, cool. Next.
Number 13. It needs 450 million globally to break even. May lose the studio over 150 smackaroos.
My stomach hurts. 14. Warner Brothers Discovery is already over 40 billion in debt. Yo, you know what's crazy?
What?
Let me get a meal. Flabbergasted.
And you would have gave something better than that.
Mm-hmm. Local. I would have got local actors. I would have,
And we're not into kicking people when they're down. We just wanted to slightly gloss over that.
That hurts my stomach.
Let's brighten things up.
I'm not watching it.
In
Darkest Night.
In other DC news, I like this because we just told you what was going on in Green Lantern news, and we finally got their decision. They chose Aaron Pierre
as John Stewart.
So as of now, in our Green Lantern series, we have Kyle Chandler as
Hal Jordan.
We have Aaron Pierre as
John Stewart.
And Nathan Fillion as
Guy Gardner.
We have 3 lanterns on deck. This and James Gunn has hands in this.
I like
okay.
this.
As a matter of fact, here's what Gunn said: "Welcome to DC, Aaron Pierre. After a long and grueling series of auditions, I am absolutely sure we found an incredible John Stewart."
Awesome. I like that.
I love it. Let them know what the Lantern synopsis is going to be about.
The synopsis. The series follows new recruit John Stewart and Lantern legend Hal Jordan, 2 intergalactic cops drawn into a dark Earth-based mystery as they investigate a murder in the American heartland.
This is the route you need to go. James Gunn isn't the type to be in competition, but for the sake of this conversation, let's talk competition. This is the route you need to go if you're gonna compete against them boys.
Facts. Big facts.
That's fire right there.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting.
Wowzer. Shout outs to Big Dog James Gunn.
It's funny how we just went from Joker to he wasn't involved, gave some notes, they didn't take the notes, and now we are on to Green Lantern. We have our 3.
How does James Gunn give you notes and you don't even gloss over them?
They don't care.
James Gunn give me notes. I'm saying I'm gonna crumple the notes. Excuse me. I'm gonna crumple the notes. I'm gonna say, get him on a jet here right now. I don't want no damn notes. I want him right next to me. I want to feel his beard next to my shoulder. Because he's whispering me. Because he's whispering and telling me what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Cut! No singing. Oh my Lord.
But DC's heading to great places. You heard it here first. Two-Piece been telling you.
Great faces and great places.
Well, DC news, let's talk Batman the Capes Crusader. It's been a minute. And the name of this episode was
Kiss of the Catwoman, episode Trace.
I like this episode a lot because it was the intro. This is the beginnings of that relationship between Bruce and
Selina.
Kyle.
It's been a while. We haven't watched it in a while, but the last two episodes we got introduced to some characters as well. And I just love how it's the introduction, because if you see the next one too, I'm not gonna spoil it, but you know, you get to basically get reintroduced in this new world to not new characters. You know, like they're not new, but reimagination in a different universe. And I like it.
This episode starts off with Gotham Museum having a show. And apparently this show goes about, they're showing off jewelry, so I guess the wealthy and people who are rich give their jewelry to put on display, and it opens up with Bruce in the museum, and he's looking at his parents' jewelry.
Yep. The pearl necklaces that the famous pearl necklaces that get taken, not taken, or like clenched off
during his robbery, the infamous robbery. And that's the interesting part of this episode. We're dealing with Batman's trauma, so we're slowly going through the episode, flashbacks, all of that, while he's admiring the jewelry. Guess who comes walking along?
Good old Miss Selina Kyle.
Catwoman herself. And I like when she comes up, Batman mentions, it's funny that things go missing when you come around. She does mention that, Bruce, we have something in common. You know, we're orphans.
Orphans and blah, blah, blah. Trying to get all cute and cutesy and listen here, Kyle, I know what you up to. And
Bruce is like, your father's in jail for tax frauds. It's like, I like how he just separates that. Like, we might be orphans, but
my pappy ain't never done nothing like that.
This kind of went over my head. A reporter was taking pictures of the jewelry, a case of Batman's parents' jewelry. And the reporter is like next to another reporter. They're going back and forth talking, and the reporter goes like, "Yeah, what was she thinking wearing that type of jewelry in that part of the town?" But the way he was saying was very off-putting
and downplaying, like how it can be so clumsy.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
dumb.
And it was enough to make Bruce
triggered.
Go over there, and swing on the reporter.
Ding dong. Get him out of here. I'm swinging. You not swinging?
Whack up. I'm swinging. Whack up. And that he gets in trouble with the police, but you know Bruce got money. He ducks jail time by agreeing to therapy.
This is where things get interesting.
And it gets very interesting because the therapist is trying to help Bruce with his trauma, but you visibly see Bruce just.
He's playing chess. He's playing mental chess.
No. That's not happening.
Then what's the name of the therapist?
She did give her name. I didn't get her name.
Quinzel.
Really?
Yes.
Is that important? Is that gonna matter?
Yes.
All right.
AKA Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is a therapist, and her name is Quinzel.
You sure?
100%.
No, I'm not sure. But you sure they're gonna make that lady who I saw?
Yes. 100%.
We digress. Alfred picks up Bruce from therapy. They have their little chat. Bruce says, "This is a waste of time." He ain't with it.
Sure it is. Enters Catwoman.
They enter the Catwoman. So, now we're getting the show's rolling. what we see is
Her father's in prison.
She's at her what we don't house, a loft, apartment, whatever it is, a suite. She's staying there. She looks very well off, but she has money problems, bill problems that her maid is constantly reminding her of because, like I said, Batman said, her dad is in the prison for
Tax fraud.
Tax fraud. Which is very interesting. Wow, which leads her to go on multiple.
Yeah, you gotta get it how you can.
Multiple.
Talking about you got bills problems. The maid is telling you haven't paid me in how many years.
Multiple heists. Multiple heists. A few of them are successful, but on one of them she runs into Batman, and you know how Batman did. What I liked about this is, I don't think this will be her. This is her final suit. You saw the suit she was wearing. That's very.
It looks very beginner suit.
Very
the hair out.
Very,
not even in.
Very humble beginnings, and I like that you get that essence when they meet up. Like this is the first time they've ever ran into each other. Batman ties her up, leaves her for the police.
Yep. Things get interesting.
And as we said, trauma. Through this episode, we're dealing with Batman's trauma. So as you're watching this episode, you're always catching flashbacks to him when he was a kid.
Mind you, this isn't early days Batman. He's been in the game for a little bit.
Yeah, he's been for taste.
But you can still tell that he hasn't grown out of that trauma yet.
Yes.
Like he's still no, my parents, bam bam. Bats, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole, you know the whole shebang.
And the therapist reminds him of that. The therapist that flat out says, "You're suppressing your trauma." Because it's funny. It was years ago that I finally realized that Batman is the real him and Bruce is the suit. And the therapist is damn near saying that without exactly saying that. She's like, "This what you're doing is all of this rich. Oh, everything's okay. This isn't. I see through that."
She could see through it, but she can't really put a finger on what it is. Who Bruce really is.
Interesting. I love that dynamic. And mind you, we get back to
headquarters.
Catwoman's locked up.
Oh, she locked up.
But she goes to trial, but the case gets dismissed because there's a lack of evidence.
There's not enough. Not enough to pin her.
And I love that too because you know who's in court prosecuting?
Oh, Mr.
Harvey Dent himself.
I was gonna say something else, but
wow.
Harvey Dent is in court with them, and he's actually the one that gets her free.
Yeah,
he's like, sorry, lack of evidence.
And
Barbara is like, yo, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Putting innocent people away, and then you letting guilty people go.
I hear where he's coming from because these are the humble beginnings. The fact Batman was there, they're like, we can't tell if it was her. It was actually Batman. They're still not trusting of Batman in this time.
He's a vigilante. He's against the law, basically.
Selena, of course, doesn't learn her lesson. She goes right back to Robin.
Hey, no, bro, not for nothing. Just need to pay these bills.
Police go to look for her, but it's already too late. The sweet loft / thing, whatever we're talking about, she's gone. She's dipped and moved into like a more dilapidated. She's in the hood.
She's crammed up with all these cats too.
With her maid and the cats. But it's not over yet. Batman. Remember the show starts off with the Gotham Museum having a show. So Batman makes a plan and tells the museum to end the show early, even though there's 3 weeks left. So now that the show's ending early, there's only 2 days left.
Oh, to set the trap.
So with that said, that forces Catwoman to move quicker to come grab the jewels. Because remember, all the jewels there are from the wealthy that they donated to make the show popping.
End the show early, okay. Then after that,
wow, what's the name gets his last day of therapy.
Last day of court adjourned therapy due to Bruce punching the reporter.
She still wants to continue the therapy because
she doesn't feel like she's not convinced.
She's not at all. I wouldn't be either. She's like, barely even cracked the surface, but Bruce is good at just nope.
Shoot, even Alfred agreed. He's like, yeah, I don't know, Master Wayne. I think you need I think you need more than a couple of those therapy sessions. It's looking crazy out here.
But Bruce is stern. He said, "Nah, I'm over it." And then we get another flashback scene. And out of all of the flashbacks we saw this episode, this one was pretty tough.
This one with Alfred going back?
Nah, this one was Alfred is laying in bed. Little Bruce cracks open the door, and it says, "Yeah,
I'm good, yo, and you're gonna help me."
Yeah, they will pay. And a little child Bruce. I'm like, it was crazy. Alfred is in the bed, and the sheets is looking like,
all right,
all right,
whatever you say, Master Wayne.
Whatever you say, Master Bruce. The plan Batman had set for Catwoman works. He catches her in the act at the museum. This time, I don't know what that was, but she had like a Panther Jaguar.
Yo, Bruce was ready though.
Yeah,
she has sleeping gas.
She sicks the animal on him. While she does that, she gets to running. Boom, she's out of there. Boom. While she's running, she runs into
two crooked cops.
I guess you could say that.
They was about to do some dirty stuff.
They
was about to do some dirty stuff.
They were about to get her out of here. And they actually shoot at her. They shoot at her, boom, grazes her. You know how Batman do. Batman come through, bap, bap, boo, bap.
First of all, y'all doing this wrong. Ding, ding, ding. Get him out of here. Saves Catwoman, but at the end of the day...
Locks her up.
Locks her. Put away the key.
Leaves her again for the police. While she's locked up.
This is the funny part.
While she's locked up. Damn. They do it. While she's locked up, she calls her maid.
Is that dirty?
No, you're not wrong. While she's locked up, she calls her maid to bail her out. And her maid's like, hey, man,
I sold everything.
I sold everything.
I sold it all. I sold everything.
I know, save it. And I feel where she's coming from. I'm 3 years behind.
3 years behind. I have to keep getting you out. You keep doing this crazy stuff. Get a real job.
There's no money left.
I'm out. Going back to my hometown. Wherever she's from. Ukraine, whatever.
No, matter of fact, she wasn't going back to her hometown yet. She did in 2-3 days. She was leaving on a cruise. I'm out this bitch.
I'm over it.
Get out of here.
Oh my God.
I'm a fan of things not ending on a happy note. This episode ended wonderfully. It ends with Alfred waiting at a car. All he hears is gunshots, pop, 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 and he runs into the alley. And the episode stops. Mwah! Batman Cape Crusader, I don't know what you got going. They did say that they were gonna go, I wouldn't say the adult route, but they wanted to go. They wanted
to keep it dark, mysterious, and it's giving me that. And it's funny because we've been watching the animated series too, and
that Clayface episode.
Fire.
It's pretty.
They're all dark.
Substance.
Even for the animated series, it's still dark and mysterious. It wasn't a really kid show, but it was.
Funny enough,
yeah.
I think it was not Grammy. I think it was Emmy award winning
Grammy, Emmy, whatever it is.
Crazy. Yeah. But if you're not tuning to Batman Cape Crusader, don't wait any longer. It's great stuff. It's not kiddie. It's right up your alley if you're an adult and a fan of Batman. Come on now.
Facts. That's all we got for Batman the Cape Crusader episode 3. Till next time, y'all.
All right, it's been a hot minute, but we are back in the building with Chip and Sit Volume 18.
Whoa, 18, and we haven't done one in a minute. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have a sip, but we do have 2 things that we're going to show you today.
I do find it. Call it timing, maybe destiny. Call it chip and treat. Just for
trick or treat. It's a brand new version. Chip and treat.
Just for
I like
October.
it. And the funny thing is, this is an October flavor. This is a fall flavor. Yeah. So please introduce us to our first chip of the night.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This bag is looking crazy. What is going on here? I wonder if the chips are purple too. You said these are from China?
I hope they are. Yes, these are China flavored.
Not China flavored. I don't want to taste any China flavored.
Sorry. This flavor comes from China.
Okay.
Taro vegetable, root vegetable. Never had a taro in my life. Never seen a taro in my life. Had to do some research. I was like, excuse me? What is this? The taro root vegetable comes from Southeast Asia. So this is going to be very interesting. It looks good. Let's start it up. Start it up, 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 start it up. What's that song? Run it up, 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 run it up. Diesel?
These bags are always sturdy.
They're always diesel, but I'm not gonna lie, the bags look really dope.
Be for real. Be for real now, Flash.
Yeah, he got superior grip too.
Jeez.
Oh, here we go.
I don't want to ruin the bag.
Nice.
You and me together. There's some purple in there.
Let me see.
That smells peculiar.
It's giving me. Before I eat it, I bet you it tastes like yuca chips.
You ready?
Yep. Hey. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it is purple. It's purple, my friend. Yeah, you got a big old chip. Smells good. Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Not bad. I don't know what I'm tasting. Not
Me
bad.
either. Sweet, but not really.
I hope I'm not allergic to any of this. Okay, now I'm getting to I taste the root.
It tastes good. It tastes like a yuca chip, but sweeter. These are fire.
What is going on here? I see what you're saying. I'm not looking for the word earthy. Okay. I'm just confused. It's not bad confused.
I've never had this.
I'm trying to see what I can compare it to.
It's so good. There's a lot of chips in here. Am I tripping?
No, you're not. It's just right.
Alright. Out of 5, I'm giving it a 4. Just because I would definitely do it again.
Yes, because I guess the 5, it's not getting the 5 because I'm still pondering.
It's good.
The bag is damn gone.
It's really good.
That texture is different too. Oh,
Really good.
let them know what we get for the treats. Oh my God, we're sitting there tripping.
For our treat portion, oh, this is cool. I'll show you how to open up an Oreo. We got Oreo flavored peach. Peach filling.
I don't know about
Autumn edition from China. Oh, it's peach and honey. Peach and honey. Let's see what we got going on. Chip or treat? I'm dead.
Let me see this
Oh! This is cool.
Peach and honey Oreos.
Hey, why did they make it so hard to open?
Peach and honey. I don't know. That might hit. This might hit. Thank you, good sir. Oh, that's a strong, distinct smell.
Smells like peach. Cheers.
Cheers. No. There's none that you get again. No, I recommend. You have to actually like this. Like,
Peach? He's so lost. He don't know what. I'm not eating another one.
Nah, that's it. I don't want that taste any.
You know what that tastes like?
Further.
You ever walk into someone's house and it tastes like Bath and Body? I felt like I just had a whole bowl of potpourri.
Like cleaning up.
Mm-hmm.
What? And it, you know what's making the taste even worse? You go from such a good taste with these.
These are subtle.
And then this just, what? I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, I just tasted these. I'm gonna go ahead and ask why do you exist? Why do these exist? No. The fact they have art of it being dipped in the milk, why would you dip such a thing into milk? No way. He wrapped it back.
Get it out.
This is going to be donated to the streets. This is where it's at. This is not where it's at.
These are fire.
I'm sorry, Oreo. You is not doing it.
No good. These are good.
I'm upset.
I give it a 1.
You said this was pear and honey? Never pear and honey.
Never pear and honey again. Mm-mm.
Wow. We definitely got to do a episode where we run down a list of the best stuff and the awful stuff.
Awful.
Definitely.
We've been here before.
Not this awful.
No. We've had awful stuff.
We've had not awful sweets. This, if you can remember the Kit Kat. Yeah, which one's worse?
The matcha.
Which one's worse?
Matcha. I'd eat that any day. I'd eat this
No,
any
you're
day.
tripping. We ate multiples of the matchas. We just wrapped this up and called it a day. We just... You know what? I take that back.
I hate matcha.
Both were awful.
They could both go. They could both be grinded.
Here, that, please.
Liven up your life.
Yo!
Sour root is in.
Shout out to sour root.
Peach and honey, you're out.
You know what that looks like? Yam. A yam log.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all did it right here. Okay, so the chip got a 4 out of 5. These treats were our chip and treat episode.
Gotta go.
You gave it a what?
A nothing.
A nothing.
I gave it a 1, but now it's nothing.
A nothing out of 10.
I can still taste the potpourri in my mouth.
Sorry to be harsh, but these were awful.
Goodbye. Never come on the show again.
And on that note, it was a chip and sip, volume 18.
Deuces.
All right.
It's time.
You know what's going on. The Bangery started October 4th. One Fight Night 82 that took place in Bangkok.
Okay.
We see Yoro or Pim Norsri
Now 6-1.
defeat Abdullah Diakayev
He lost his 0. 4-1.
via unanimous decision. That was a featherweight bout, 145 pounds. On that same day in MMA Unified 59 that took place in Toronto.
Let's go.
This wasn't supposed to happen. Jeremy Henry,
Who is now 7-2?
defeats Alex Morgan
Who is now 14-7?
via submission round 1 in his debut for the Unified MMA interim featherweight title.
Oh, rear naked?
On your debut.
Oh!
Sir. That's a good look.
Good job. Good job, Henry. Good job, Henry.
Fantastic job. October 5th in Thai. We're back at it. One Fight Night 25. This took place in Thailand where we see Rajian Ursul.
Who is 11-1.
What else?
Lightweight Muay Thai World Champion.
Defeat Alexis Nicholas.
Who is 2-1. Lightweight Kickboxing World Champion.
For Alex's title. Becoming a 2-sport champion. It was a beating.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Oh. He wanted it more.
Them boys were
Oh. Oh my God.
You're right. He wanted it more. They both wanted, but he definitely wanted it more. He's throwing them things. Yeah, you saw that body.
He's throwing everything: knees, kicks, bodies. Oh wow, they're both banging.
And the thing is that the other guy's not. It's not that he's not responding. He's there too.
Oh, you saw his head.
Mm-hmm. That was a great fight.
Oh, before we get to
Great fight. Good job, Region. On that same day, kickboxing. K1 World GP 2024 took place in Osaka. We see Keisuke Nakajima
22-16
defeat Jerome LeBanner
87-23
via KO round 1. You're gonna like this
round 1 KO. Oh, these big boys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You saw what happened though. Southpaw, Orthodox, the lane's open. Watch it again.
But it's not even the lanes. It's the way he just set up the combo. Body. Oof. Up top. Kick.
Good stuff.
He sent them flurries before he sent him with the kick.
Great way to set it up.
Oh boy.
On that same day in MMA, let's talk about a UFC 307. Alex Pereira.
12-2.
Defeat Khalil Roundtree.
14-6.
Defending his title.
I don't even gotta see the highlight.
Successfully.
That joint was a mess.
Mr. Chama himself does it again. I'm gonna be greedy. Yes. Do I want him to retire? Yes, because I want him to end on a beautiful note. He's breaking massive records. He's already fighter of the year. He was already back in the gym helping his sister get ready for a karate combat debut. He's that guy.
I don't want him to retire. I want to see this keep going.
Yeah, you keep going. You know where they want to fight next?
Who?
Aspinall.
Great. Do it. Make it happen. Talking about he's going to rugby tackle him in the middle of the ring.
If this man catches the L, I'm going to be upset with y'all.
Brother, try to go to his... Please, go for the takedown. Them knees is going to pop you in the head. Anyways.
And Fury 97 took place in Texas. That's the very same day we see Justice Torres
10-2.
defeat Wilson Negron Jr.
Ooh, 10-4.
via unanimous decision for the FFC featherweight title. Good job, my good sir. Let's move on into some boxing. Oh, wow. October 4th in Australia. Janabek Alimkhanuly
remains undefeated, 15-0.
defeats Andrei Mikhailovich
21-1
and defends the IBF middleweight title. Brother, he put on a beating.
Oh,
check this out.
Oh, the uppercuts are beautiful.
From the gut, from the core.
Southpaw. He could have finished him.
Guess whose tweet that is? It's Janabek. Read what he said.
Where are you, champions? I'm waiting for a contract. I told you that on October 5th, you should send me a contract. Where is the contract? I know why you won't send the contract. Because you are cowards.
Hey, y'all let Janabek talk crazy like that to y'all? I see why y'all don't want to. You see what he did? He tweeted the highlight himself. Yo, Janabek, you're a bad man.
That's a bad man.
What? October 5th in Liverpool, we see Nick Ball
remaining undefeated with 21-0 record.
defeat Ronnie Rios. Wow.
34-5
via KO in round 10.
Round 10 KO is nasty.
Defending his WBA featherweight title.
Whoa. Look at the boop, 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 boop.
Aye!
2 uppercuts back to back is crazy. Get off me.
These guys with these uppercuts.
Oh, through the ring is crazy. He's rolling in there. Keep rolling.
I was about to say rolling in the deep.
No, you're done.
This is some fantastic. That was a beating. Back to back beatings. God damn.
Jeez Louise.
That was incredible. Wow, Louise. Oh, let's talk about are upcoming fights.
What did I say? 'Tis the season.
'Tis the season. The party starts on my mother's birthday, October 11th.
Happy birthday, my dear.
Let's talk MMA. LFL 46 Mexico, where we see Andrea Vasquez
6-2.
versus Jasmine Navarrete
7-0.
for the vacant LFL strawweight title.
So this fight, not only does Jasmine get to defend her undefeated record, but she also gets to try and get the vacant belt. Let's go,
Right.
Jazz.
You're right, my good sir. Right, next day, October 12th in MMA, Octagon 62 taking place in Germany. I like this. You'll see why. Christian Eckerlin
16-6.
versus Christian Jungwirth
15-8.
for the King of Germany belt.
Okay, first of all, the King of Germany belt and the better Christian.
Hey, I'm glad you peeped in. That's funny. The King of Germany belt? Yeah, them boys about to wild out. On that same day, we have a UFC fight night where we see Brandon Royval
16-7.
versus Tatsuro Taria.
Oh, and undefeated 16-0.
I think we've talked about Tatsuro before. He's nasty.
16-0 is crazy.
He's nasty. So I think we're gonna see some special things from him Saturday night. On that same day in kickboxing, let's talk Glory 96 taking place in the Netherlands. Chico Kwasi
43-5.
What's up with these records versus Tajani Bestati?
27-5.
That is a welterweight bout.
Interesting.
October 13th, Shootboxing 2024, Act 5.
Yeah, I love these.
Taking place in Japan. Our man Kaito Ono
57-8.
back at it versus David Carrera.
First of all, he ain't no slouch. 39-22. He's been through the ring.
Crazy. But golly, Kaito.
39-22 is crazy at 57-8.
Let's talk boxing. October 12th, BKFC is headed to Spain. This card crazy is because they have 3 title fights on the line.
Okay.
Not 1, not 2, but 3. Let's talk about it. Franco Tenaglia
Undefeated 3-0.
versus Tony Soto
Another undefeated 6-0.
for the vacant lightweight title.
I like it. Undefeateds get the title.
Austin Trout
2-0.
versus Rico Franco
9-2.
for Trout's welterweight title.
Get the title.
David Mundell
8-1.
versus Danny Christie
5-1.
for Mundell's middleweight title.
I like all 3 of them.
Golly!
I like it.
Shout outs to BKSC. Shout outs to y'all being in Spain.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Yes, let's talk. For months we talked about this. On that same day in Saudi Arabia,
Let's go.
Arthur Beterbiev
20-0.
versus Dmitry Bivol
23-0.
for the undisputed light heavyweight title. Bruh.
World. I like this. It's going to be very... When is this?
October 12th.
Saturday. Alrighty then.
You want to throw your hat in there? I'm just going to choose random.
I'm going to go Bivol.
Really?
Yeah. You want better beef?
I don't know why I'm choosing Beterbiev.
I'm just going Bivol.
I'm just going Beterbiev. They both have a... Someone's losing a O.
Facts.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
October 13th in Japan. When's the 13th? That's a Sunday, is it not?
Yes.
Wow. We see Takuma Inu
20-1.
versus Seiya Tatsumi
11-0.
for Inu's WBA World Bantamweight title.
Let's go.
What's October 14th?
On Monday.
Okay, we're still going back. Junko Nakatani.
20-0. Wait a minute.
No. Read the record again.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm gonna tell you why I messed up.
I know why.
You know why I said wait a minute? I'll tell you why in a second.
I know why.
Nakatani's record is 28-0. Excuse me.
All right.
Okay?
Versus Chitpatana.
77-1. He must be upset.
Okay.
1? Did he fight that guy again? Because I would be upset to have a 1 record after having 77 wins.
77 bangeries.
78 bangeries.
78. That's not including your amateurs.
For what? What are we doing?
For Nakatani's WBC bantamweight title.
Hey, yo,
that
Nakatani.
belt might be...
Nakatani, you better hold it down, boy.
Nakatani, you better knock this nigga out.
You got a lot.
Because he's on the way.
You got a lot on the line. You got your undefeated record on the line and your WC bantamweight title.
He damn near might as well be undefeated himself. 77-1?
Chill.
What's the percentages on that?
Imagine Nakatani's the only person that beat him. I doubt it, but
That would be crazy. Wow.
77-1. That's gonna be on a Monday.
Yeah. So you heard it here first. We have fights all weekend, starting Friday all the way to Monday.
You got nothing to do Monday. You got to fight.
Wow. And that's it for all the upcoming bangeries. He might as well grow, I guess, like a tail fin and wings. The amount of times this man's flying in and out of Florida.
Chill. I don't even know if I'm leaving yet.
What? Because of the weather?
We never know.
Well, let me tell you, he was supposed to go to Dominican Republic
tomorrow.
But I didn't put two and two together.
We never know. They still haven't, let me check my email. Anything from...
You didn't cancel anything yet?
Nope. It says check in for tomorrow's flight. I already did. I'm done. Next. Hopefully I do fly out.
We still going.
Gotta go DR and go celebrate my cousin's wedding.
Nice. That's awesome.
Young buck getting wedding bands.
And on that note, see, I like where today's news is taking us because it shows us...
It's cleaning up.
It's cleaning up. DC's is making its steps to move forward. What's that thing, that saying Buzz Lightyear said? One small step for mankind.
One giant leap. Wait, one small step for something and one giant leap for mankind.
What I'm saying, that's what DC's on right now. We're headed elsewhere, and I'm glad that it. I've been seeing some comic books, and I think gonna find my lane and get my DC on.
Oh,
and give Marvel a break just to
I already got some DC joints.
Yeah, I do too, but it's not
Detective
enough.
Comics.
It's not enough.
I have like 8, and there's still more that I have to get. I like the Detective Comics. That's the one with the fire see-through cover with the bat. Yeah.
And I like we got our Green Lantern. I'm very intrigued with the Lantern series. I'm glad. I don't want to sound petty. I'm glad the Joker 2 failed. I'm sorry.
You watched the first one. Oh, you guys messed it up for me, man. It's gonna be wild. And what sucks is when he's gonna watch it, he's gonna be like, "Yo, this actually was fire."
Yeah,
too bad they fumbled it.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. I have a feeling that's exactly
I know you're gonna like it. You're going to like it. You're gonna be like, "Wow, Flag, this was actually really good."
So we're good now. We're not
messed it up.
We're good now. We're not gonna get a Joker 3.
No.
Good.
He said he's done after this.
Really?
Yeah, like that's it.
Was there a reason, or that was the whole plan the whole time?
No, that was it.
I wish that was the plan.
It was a cash grab. Which y'all are in debt.
I said
40 billion?
It was a cash grab. How ironic it is. You went for a cash grab, and now you're in debt.
You know what it is? As a director, you get the money. You're not the one that's in debt. The studio is.
Nasty one. Let's turn on a brighter note.
James Gunn is gonna pull a Blade. You know how Blade,
brother,
made of Blade, Marvel survive. No, don't please. I already know.
He left. The director left.
I know. They don't want anything to do with this. I don't know why.
I say, you know what I say? Scrap it. Wait for the reboot.
You know what it is? I think they don't want anything to do with this because they know Blade, the original, is so fire that they're like, yo, if I'm gonna direct something, I need it to be. When you give me the script, my hands are They need mitts to touch it because it's so hot.
You have a great point because you have a lot to go against with. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Brother, Blade resurrected Marvel.
Yeah. And on top of that, Wesley Snipes just came through in Deadpool and Wolverine 2 and even made it fire again. So I see where you damn. Damn. But I do say they take their ball back home, come back after the reboot. I think they should go that route. Because at this point, you're beyond forcing something to happen. And you're forcing something to happen. And for some reason, something keeps failing every time.
It just sucks because they were trying to go down the Midnight Suns route, and you already have your Moon Knight, you already have your Doctor Strange. Shoot, Logan's here while he's still, like.
You guys say you have a Ghost Rider. I don't know. We can't even think about that anymore now with Blade out the picture.
Yeah. But with that, let's not end on a sour note. Chip and Sip was awesome. We're gonna come back
Chip
next
and treat.
week. Chip and treat. The treat was not a treat though.
No to Honey and Peach.
Don't pear and honey again.
Never.
Oh my
Again.
god.
Oreo. Wow. That was awful.
We do have another treat. Well, excuse me, Chip for next week. We will go ahead and scavenger hunt for Sip.
As a matter of fact, and we'll be back with comic pools because our main man Brian at Phil's Comics has issue number 5
Of
waiting for us.
Space Ghost?
Mm-hmm. I think that's
5 or 6?
that.
Is it 5 or 6?
Nah, it's issue 6. You're right. Issue 6.
Right
We're on issue 6.
Issue 6. That's a hardcover.
You sent me the pictures.
That's
I was like,
hardcover.
We're
Yeah,
waiting
issue
on
6.
that.
We're on issue 6. Issue 6. That's awesome. Awesome.
And on that note, my name's Platini.
My name's Black.
And we are
2 P's.
in a pod.
Come on now.
And this was episode Noventa y Cuatro.
Ooh boy, 6 more to go and we are in the triple digits. I know the countdown is getting real. The countdown is getting real.
Before we get to that number, you might as well like, share, and subscribe. Hop on the train, hop on the board. We got more than enough room.
Come on down to the 2 P's Express.
All aboard. Till next time.
Holla.